Hello and welcome to Mickey Art. My name is Michelle Edhouse and I had so much fun doing those eggs, and I found some colour combinations in there that I really liked. So I'm going to do some more of that, but on a flat surface. I'm just going to do a standard flip cup, but I've got 6 colours to go onto this flip cup, and these are Rotorua Art Crimson Red with silicon, copper, no silicon, Payne's Grey, no silicon, white, no silicon. This is a homemade turquoise, which is made by mixing cobalt blue with viridian hue and some viridian hue. So what I did with the other one that gave me a really nice grey was I mixed the Payne's Grey and the white. Now I wouldn't normally do this with a Mars Black because I'm not a fan of grey, but the Payne's Grey is a blue grey, so I'm happy to do that. Next colour I'm going to put into there is the viridian hue, and then the copper. Now all my paints are mixed with Floetrol and water, and I keep them quite thick compared to some of the other artists on YouTube, and the reason for that is I find it works for me. I don't get anywhere near as many cells as they seem to, but what I do get is paintings that don't move. Once I've put them together, once I've created it, pretty much they don't go anywhere. The more liquidy your paint is, the more it will continue to move and continue to move and continue to move until it is, I'm just putting the lids on while I'm talking, until it's completely dry, and that doesn't actually work for me. I don't like that. I like knowing what I'm getting when I walk away. So I'm actually going to stir that just because I get a sense to. And there's some little cells in there. Now this record, all I've done to prepare it is put a piece of sticky tape across the back of the hole. That stops the paint pouring down through there, and it only pours over the sides, which is really handy. So let me zoom you in a bit because this is only a tiny little record. So this is what they call a 45, and they're 7 inches in diameter. Just letting the paint flow down out of the cup onto the top. I do have a video where you can calculate how much paint you require. Since that video I've hardly touched that calculation. I just go with what's fun. Oh wow, that's yummy in the bottom of that pot. I like it already, and I definitely like what's come out of the pot as well. So I'm just gonna nearly out of gas in the big torch. What I've found with flip cups is if you let it just spill out for a little bit and leave it there, let it do its thing, then torch it, it brings up these little cells, and then as you tip it round, those little cells get to spread out. And with the records, I tend to go out as far as I can without it dripping off first time round, and then next time round I just let it just hit over just like that. And sometimes if there's a piece that I really like, I'll just actually just do what I'm doing here and use my finger to pull it over the edge, just get it so that the whole record's covered. Now let's look. So I'm not overly fussed with this little piece here. It looks quite messy, whereas we've got a really nice piece here. And although this is messy, it's kind of got this funky swirl thing going on, which I quite like. And then over here on this edge, it's a bit messy too. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to tip it and pour some of this off. And just stretch those bits that I like out. There we go. Just like that. So I haven't got rid of all of this bit, but I have created more. Oh, yummy. Let me refocus that. Alright, so let's... Oh, I just knocked something into that. Let me get that out. Hello. Bit of fluff stuff. Get out. You were not invited. You did not have an invitation to my party. Party, party, party. Now, I'm going to go back and get out the air bubbles. And so this is like a $5 thing. Comes full of gas for you. And you can buy them pretty much at any $2 shoppy, coin savey type place. And they give a lot more controlled space. You get a smaller flame, a lot less. I do find you've got to kind of push the button back up top. Alright, so that's definitely working. The cool thing with these is you can refill them. You just get some lighter fluid, and the lighter fluid thingy comes with all different fittings, but most of them, is that going to fit on there? I haven't actually refilled this yet. I don't think that one's refilling. Maybe I do need a different fitting. Oh, shocking. What do you think? That one maybe? Let's have a look. No. Let's try. No, definitely not. Needs a reasonably big hole. Let's try that one. Okay. So then you just put your little fitting on there and put that into there. And I don't know how well you can see this, but this has now got a lot more. Like one side is completely full now. I can't. Sorry, I can't seem to get it on an angle that would work for you. Let me see. So both sides of this were right down to the bottom before, and we're now up to here and here. And it just, you know, it wiggles from side to side. It's no big deal. So there you go. That's how you refill it. You just got to get the right fitting. And that one seems to be the right fitting for this one. How's it get any better? Alright, let's get you down and show you our magical mystery painting. Hehehe. Okay, so down in here we've got a strip of copper. Look at that. It's so cool. And within that there's all these cute little cells. How cool are they? That's that bit I'm not too fond of. It's not that I don't like it, it just doesn't tie in with the rest of the painting. Just my interesting point of view. I quite like the effect, but it's, yeah, not quite what I was after. And check out this strip here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So here it is, beautifully dried. I really, really like it. The only problem is there was a bit of damage incurred while drying. Look at this. I'm so annoyed at myself. How does it get any better? What's right about this I'm not getting? What could I stick over that? So I really like this one. It's got some really interesting characters. It's got some really interesting shapes, cool cells, funkiness, and please, please, please pop in the comments what you think I can do with that dug out chunk. It's like, what can I cover that with? What could I create different here? What else is possible? Although it is in the center circle, maybe I could just fold it, make it a small chippy bowl or something. But it's got some pretty stuff going on. I like it. I like you. Thank you for sticking with me. And how does it get any better than this? If you want to have some fun with us over at Acrylic Pouring for Fun on Facebook, come join us. We'd love to have you. And tomorrow, if you see this in time, we've got the How to Make Money Doing What You Love webinar. So come join us on that. And hey, if you missed that live, you can just still register and receive the recordings. So what else is possible, guys? How much fun can you have? And I'll see you real soon. Bye bye.